Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer suggests that for anyone looking for a 32-inch 4K monitor with USB-C connectivity without breaking the bank, this display is essentially the only choice, particularly for MacBook users. After hours of research, this client concluded that it hits a unique sweet spot of features and affordability that is hard to find elsewhere. Having previously owned other monitors from the same manufacturer, our reviewer had high expectations, which were largely met. The primary use was for business productivity, and the move to a larger 32-inch screen proved to be a significant upgrade. The 4K resolution is a perfect match for the size, allowing more content to be displayed with crisp, readable text, unlike smaller 4K screens which can make things too tiny. This client highly recommends pairing the display with a sturdy gas spring monitor arm to maximize desk space and ergonomic comfort. The single-cable USB-C connection was a standout feature. It not only handles the video signal, but also powers and charges the connected laptop while providing access to the monitor's built-in USB ports. This was a huge deal, as it cleared up a lot of desk clutter by eliminating the need for a separate power adapter and USB hub. It effectively allows a laptop to be used in a clamshell mode, creating a clean and convenient desktop-style setup. One major hiccup almost led to the monitor being returned. It wouldn't go into standby mode when the connected laptop did. After much frustration and unsuccessful calls with tech support, our reviewer discovered the solution was a specific, non-obvious software setting on their computer. While other displays exist with more professional-grade color accuracy for creative work, they come at a significantly higher cost. For general productivity and everyday use, this monitor offers an unbeatable combination of size, resolution, and connectivity.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer was struggling with a dual monitor setup using their MacBook Pro. Dealing with two HD monitors required multiple adapters, hogged USB-C ports, and created resolution limitations. Spanning windows across two screens was awkward, whether arranged horizontally, vertically, or stacked. Our reviewer needed a single landscape monitor to replace the old setup, landing on a 32-inch size as the sweet spot, large enough to provide ample screen real estate equivalent to the two smaller monitors, but not overwhelmingly massive. A 4K resolution was crucial for displaying multiple windows clearly. Choosing an IPS panel was also important to this client so that the display had good viewing angles. Response time wasn't a priority since it would primarily be used for work, not gaming. Netflix videos look great on this thing. The display is quite bright and offers various display modes to experiment with. What this client especially appreciates is the seamless connectivity with their Mac. A single USB-C cable handles both display output and power delivery, up to 60W, to the MacBook. This reviewer had to manually adjust the resolution settings to 4K, but loves that it freed up ports and decluttered the desk. However, the built-in speakers are a letdown. Our reviewer found them inferior in sound quality compared to the MacBook's speakers, and the volume can only be adjusted via the monitor's on-screen display. Ultimately, this reviewer doesn't use them at all because of the poor quality. Despite the speaker issue, this client is very satisfied and glad they made the purchase.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer, a Mac user deeply entrenched in the Apple ecosystem, went on a quest to find a suitable external display for their Mac Mini, primarily for photo editing and creative tasks. Their initial goal was a 32-inch curved screen under a certain budget, a far cry from Apple's own offerings. Our reviewer explicitly states that nothing truly compares to the clarity, crispness, and overall quality of an iMac screen. Having gone through two other monitors, one described as a blurry crap and the other as not good enough for an artist, this client finally settled on this monitor. For the price point, the reviewer found the picture quality quite acceptable, noting the vibrant and fairly accurate colors and no blurring issues. However, the difference in clarity compared to a Mac screen is undeniable. The screen itself has a more flat-screen TV feel rather than the solid build of a Mac, further contributing to the disparity. Our reviewer also sadly confessed to scratching the screen already. Overall, this client acknowledges that this monitor is as good as it gets within its price range, hence the decision to keep it. The reviewer admits that if the official Mac monitor wasn't so expensive, they would have opted for that without hesitation, reinforcing the belief that Apple's displays are superior. While acknowledging a lack of technical expertise, the reviewer suggests that if you're accustomed to the pristine visuals of a Mac, whether iMac or iPad, you should ideally invest in the Mac Studio display monitor. However, if you're on a tighter budget, this monitor can suffice, but remember, it's just not the same as a Mac.
Appreciate you watching. If this video helped, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. See you soon.